Hi guys, I'm here with the question number 5 related to RHCE exam 294 version 9. Create offline role named Apache under roles directory. Install HTTPD package and service should be started and enabled. Host the web page using the template.j2. The template.j2 should contain my host is hostname on IP address, where hostname is fully qualified domain name, and create a playbook called apache underscore role.yml and run the role on dev group. So let's go to our machine. I'm going to show you that how you will solve this question. I have already done it, but I'm just going to show you. First of all, we are in this our working directory, right? We have to perform the whole exam under this directory, and then he said that go to roles directory. So we already have roles directory. We'll go there. I have already created Apache role, but I just want to show you that first command you will run to create Apache role, because our role name is Apache, right? So you will run this command Ansible Galaxy init Apache 2, because I already have Apache, so I'm just gonna show you that is how you will create this role. Okay, is created. I just show you. When you go to this Apache 2 directory, you will find number of subdirectories. Oh, okay. You will find these directory default files, handlers, meta, tasks, template, test wars. So I'm not gonna do anything here. I have already done under Apache role. I'm gonna show you just to save the time, and I'm just coming out of this directory and going to remove this because I don't need this, right? Let me clear it out, and I want to go to Apache, and then I will go to, sorry, another directory, tasks, where I have written my tasks. So under task we have this file. I'm going to show you what I have put there to solve the question. As per the question, you can start with three dots, or it's up to you. Okay, so I have, once you are here, I've started writing the code in this task directory. You just have to first, as per the question, you have to install HTTPD package and service should be started and enabled. So guys, one thing I'm installing Firewall D also, but you can check if in the exam Firewall D is already there. You do not install it. Just in case, I mean, if it is not there, you have to install. Okay, so I'm installing, in my case, both HTTPD and Firewall D. So this is the module ansible.bulletin.dnf. You can only use DNF also, but then D should be exactly under N. Okay, it doesn't make any difference. I have already tried it and tested it. It gives the same result. Then name, then you have to put hyphen httpd, first service, first package name, then second package name, then state should be present, and then a second task is start and enable services. Okay, firewall D. So in that case you have to put this module ansible.bulletin.service, then a service name is firewall D, state started, enable true. Then third task is hyphen name, host the web page using the template. then you have to put this, okay. Source is template.j2. This is Jinja file. We will create it later, but just you have to put this task here. Source is this, and destination. This is our web root, and this is the file where we will put our stuff which we want to access, okay, on the web. So then we have to allow the traffic from the firewall. So for that reason, you have to use this ansible.posix.firewall.d, this module. And service is HTTP permanent. This parameter you should say true, state enabled, immediate true. In the exam, I would suggest you must write this immediate true, okay. And one more thing, this is the last task. You have to start the service. You can start this HTTPD service above or here. I just put in the end. It doesn't make any difference, but you could have put it just after this, okay. Firewall D service, you could have put HTTPD service here. It's up to you. So I just scroll down it again so that you could see the code and memorize it, practice it, and use it in your exam easily. So one more thing, just in case if you do not remember any code, I can show you another thing. Like here, you can use this command, Ansible doc, right? So from here, you can search, slowly move up, or I think you can use this one, slowly go up, and you can see the code here. Here, this how you can see which one you require. So you can scroll up and down and get it. This one I use only one thing. You can copy it and paste it there, okay. If you don't remember, you can do this way. But one thing I want to tell you that in the exam you will not have SSL certificate, so in that case you should not use HTTPS, okay. Instead you should use HTTP. And one thing, you have to add this parameter. This is a tip from my side, immediate equal to true, okay. Rest you can also find the same way, HTTP, the that code, template, everything you can find the way I have just shown you here, okay. Just quit it here. You can put HTTPD. Sorry, this is service name. Actually, we are looking for what we were looking for. This is how, this is how you have to look for DNF, not HTTP. It was my bad. I'm sorry. So this is how you can find HTTP about HTTPD. Okay, like this. You can copy and paste there. If you don't remember, you can get help from here. So this is how you have to do, and that is why I always recommend you to open two terminal in the exam. Okay. So we are done with this, and then just save it. I have already done it. Okay. So we are going to come out of this directory and gonna go to another one, which is templates. Here I have created this file, and I have put this code here. You know why? What? Look here. It says that mm, the template.j2 should contain this host name and IP address. This is the text it's given, but this one is the parameter you have to fetch. Okay, so you have to fetch the value of this parameter. So you know that if you remember this, otherwise uh, you can use setup module to get these parameter. So if you remember, it's good. Otherwise, you can use that setup module. Okay, so you have to put this one. My host is, and then Ansible underscore FQDN. Remember in the question it said SFQDN. So you have to put this one. And second one is Ansible underscore default underscore IPv4 dot address. This is the syntax to get the IP address of the node. Okay, then you have to close these curly brackets. Okay. Save it. I don't know, my computer is acting weirdly. I think it needs to be restarted. So we are done with this step also. And one more thing I have to do, that according to the question, it says create playbook called Apache underscore role.yml, run the role on dev group. So we have to create this playbook under Ansible directory, right? So we have to come out of this, then again come out of it. We are in Ansible, and I have created that file already. I'm gonna show you what I put there. You host is dev. Remember, is in the question that they demanded that the host is dev. Roles, you have to put this role keyword and then hyphen Apache. This is our role name. Okay, so this is how you have to create this file. Once you are done with this, save this. Come. Okay, so then you should run this command. I already ran it just to check if everything is good. This one. Ansible hyphen navigator space run apache underscore role dot yml space hyphen m std out hyphen f syntax hyphen check, just to check if every syntax is okay. So run this command. Okay, so if you don't find any error, it means everything is good. If you find any error here, you have to fix that first. So now let's run. You can also run, dry, you can also dry run. So why is green? Because I have already ran this playbook just to check if it is working. So if it is green, it means, I mean, it's not gonna uh, install the services and everything again. As you know that Ansible is idempotent. Okay, so it is good. And one more thing, guys, because as I can show you one thing. I ran here. Look here. First I ran here. So this supposed to be like this. If you are running for the first time, it it is yellowish. Okay, so second time everything should be green. So this is how the result should appear. And one more thing I want to tell you, because I was running this and I got an error. The error was, look here, I'm just showing you just in case if you have this kind of error in your, you know at home, I mean at home. And as I told you earlier on that we are not registered to Red Hat, so every time you reboot your nodes, you have to mount your DVD. Okay, as you can see here, I have mounted it and then I ran it, because first I couldn't get the result because our this DVD this DVD was not mounted, and that is why it couldn't find the packages. It couldn't find the uh, local gem repository. That was the problem. So you make it sure while practicing at home that it should be mounted. If your system is registered with Red Hat, then you will not find this problem. Okay, I'm just talking about the way I showed you, the way I did. In that case, you have to do this. Okay, so we are good here. And last thing, I just want to show you that, look here in the question, it says that you have to check, right? You have to check that if the result is okay. So for that reason, you have to run this command http, sorry, http colon, and this is the node name. I have already put in the slash se slash host file, right? So look here, this is the IP of our node 1, and the Jinja file, the code we put in the Jinja file, it's bringing this host name and then IP address. Okay, so we are good with this question. So this is the result. This is how you have to verify in your exam scenario. So this was all about this question, guys. And if you think that this is useful and it will be helpful for you, so please like this video, share this video, subscribe my channel, and hit the bell icon so that you could get notification about the next updates. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.